At Tri-State Treasures, we show you the good, the bad, and the ugly of a storage unit business.
Look at that.
Okay, the ugly being what you see. It's a 7x10 unit, jam-packed. There's gonna be some garbage in here. There could also be some good stuff. We don't know. I took a chance. $120 all in on this unit. The reason why I bought it is I see these bags up here. They look like they're full of something. Did they store garbage or did they store some good stuff in there too? Will we find some treasures?
Let's hope.
Okay, so I bought this $120 unit online. I get a call an hour after the auction's over, and the manager of this storage facility tells me, come pay for the unit now because the owner is trying to get the money to pay up for the unit. The owner of the unit that I bought is trying to come and get up the money and pay up. And we had spent all this time looking at this unit, bidding on it. So we get down there immediately and we pay for the unit. And now we're here, we're unloading, we're going through it. And so when we bought the unit, I was taking a big gamble because the front of the unit looked, honestly, mostly like trash. It looked like it could have been a mouse infestation, and there was. Long story short.
3 mice popped out at us.
So, but there also looked like there was bags in there, and the bags looked like they were full, and I'm like, you know what? It looks like a full unit. There could be something hidden back there, and surely there was. So start with the first tote we seen when we were loading it up. We'll start with this tote right here. I'm gonna take a second. I wanna say that after we pulled everything out of the front, this is how the unit looked like. Once we pulled everything out of the front, it actually looked promising, and surely it was. And I'll tell you, they had everything in there, from dirty old clothes to the stenches. Oh, it smelled bad. We had 4 big bags of garbage we got out of there. They're sitting over there.
There was expired food, root beer on the floor.
We had to throw everything.
Horrible.
We got 4 big bags of garbage out of there. But once we got the front cleared out, it looked like they just let it go and threw their trash in there. They could have been living in there for all we know. But once we got to the back, there was all the good stuff. Yeah, so here's some of the photos that show how the unit was once we got the front cleared out. And you all know how the unit looked like in the front, how bad it was.
It was a rough unit, man.
So we'll start here with some of the better stuff I seen as I was pulling it out.
We didn't really get to go.
We have no idea what's in here.
This
is the first time we're going through it. Look at that 2000 Mattel. What's this? Is this jewelry of some sort? It looks like Barbie stuff, toys.
Some small collectibles.
Game Boy Advance SP.
Nice.
Silver. Some kind of radio. The Game Boy Advance SP right there.
We'll tell you, what's the radio? Is that
at least $75.
Pull out the radio. Is there any special brand to that?
No.
Not a Sony or nothing?
It's a General Electric. Nope. Years of doing this, you kind of know what is good and what isn't, you know.
What is in here?
I'll tell you, this stuff had been in there for a while. I walked out, heard her in there, and there was a mouse. Jumped up. It was...
Yeah, it was rough.
All right, full tote full of magic cards.
Ooh.
Let's see what years these are. 2018 right there. Some of these are in a sleeve. So you can see they collected them cards. A whole tote full, the whole bottom. Look at that.
That's a lot.
2012. 2018. 2015. 2014. They all range different years. Here's a pack here. You can tell this stuff has just been in storage by the exterior. Not in the best condition. Oh, these are 1995s. Wizard of the Coast. Oh my gosh. These right here, Bear. These could be very valuable. Certain magic cards. You got the 1992s. Certain years. Here's 2005. They all range all kinds of different years. They really collected these. The value is going to be going through every single card and finding out which ones are worth money and which ones are just commons.
That was a nice tote. Nice surprise.
Yeah.
Especially seeing those 90
there's
ones.
Some money there. If they're all commons, there's over $100 worth of cards right there. Okay. That's the thing about a storage unit. You never know what you're going to find. Some are winners, some are losers.
Are those more magic cards?
Yeah. Look at that. Whole tote full. Ooh. Another whole tote full here. Yu-Gi-Oh! First edition, 1996. And they're marked first edition on the card. Look at that.
That
first
is awesome.
Edition.
Jared, hold him down towards your chest.
Whole lot there. Look at that. 1996 first edition right there. And let's just keep going through this one. This one's like, there's all kinds of different containers in here. A lot of different cards they collected.
In the original boxes too, which is kind of nice.
Look at that.
Oh, those are whole decks. That's nice.
What years are these? Let's see.
Hopefully.
2019. So the years are all over the place as far as the magic cards go.
They were collected.
Look at this cool little dragon here that's in here.
This
is like the dragon that goes like.
Is that Dungeon and Dragon dice? Or is those like magic dice? I don't really do this kind of stuff. Those might be the dice to the actual thing.
More cards here. Cards.
This was a nice surprise. 2 totes of Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh! And
more magic cards.
We'll take it, man.
So many different cards. They could have been players even. These are 1993. I think that's the first year.
That's awesome.
Some of these are anyway, I think. What's this? They range in so many different years. You can tell at the bottom. Wow. It's in there, this little thing. They're just kind of...
$1993, first year of magic cards for sure. Yep, you got originals. That's a nice surprise.
2015 here. More cards.
Oh.
Look at that.
So many different
cards.
ones.
Let's see if there's any. Here's a Pokemon
Hey,
tin.
Pokemon tin. That's nice.
But it has magic cards in it.
Might be a good tin, though. You never know. Is that another Pokemon tin?
Another Pokemon tin, but it's full of magic cards.
That's awesome.
All kinds of different
Even
years.
the tins could be $5 to $10 if they're not anything special.
Yeah. What's in this one here? Oh, or it's a card. They put one card in there. Might be a good one. So many cards.
Well, I would assume they would know what they're doing because they've collected them for years and years and years.
They could have been players.
They could have been just players.
They went to the actual tournaments and played the cards.
Yeah. Or those were cards. Let's see what that lift that tote up and let's see how many more
at the
in
bottom. Look at all them cards.
Oh my goodness.
That whole box is full. Put all this back in here.
Nice little surprise.
So yeah, that was a score. It's gonna take looking through every card. Some of the old Magic cards, a Black Lotus, some of those were worth serious money.
We'll do a, when we look through all these cards, we'll do a future short and kind of tell you guys what we found. If we find anything real good.
Black Lotus card, the original Black Lotus, could be thousands and thousands of dollars. If it's the right Black Lotus card. That's good. That stays up there. What's in this tote here? Whole bunch of different books.
Oh,
Dungeons and Dragons.
Nice. Those run for about 20 bucks a pop, I would think, right?
Probably.
Monster manual.
Books are not my favorite thing to sell.
But you can sell them as a whole lot, get rid of them and get some money, you know?
More kinds of Magic books. Look, here's one here.
Was that a collection?
There's one that's sealed.
Odyssey! That's a nice Odyssey book.
Still sealed.
Wow, that's beautiful.
All kinds of books. Look, more Dungeons and Dragons.
Have you ever read Odyssey? It's about mythology. Redwall.
Fairy tales.
Hans
Some
Christian.
books, I sold a
Give me the Hans Christian fairy tales.
a book one time on eBay, and it was an odd Magic type book, and
that one's beautiful.
I sold it for $200.
Oh,
Grimm's.
Yeah. Part of the same collection, looks like.
Alright, kind of went through all of them. Let's go with the next tote.
Celtic Myths is in there as well.
Okay, and this one is a beautiful stained glass lamp.
Oh my goodness, is that gorgeous.
And then the bottom is in here too for the lamp.
Here. Show them. This looks like a beautiful mermaid.
Now look on the bottom, see where it's made. It's made in 2013. It doesn't say China, it doesn't say, but it is cool.
It's beautiful, man.
Yeah. Okay. I did find a safe in there.
Let's see.
I believe it
Want to
was
crack it right
empty.
here? Do you want to crack it on the table or crack it right here? I don't want you to hurt your table.
I'm going to crack it here.
A little further out so we can see you.
I believe it's empty.
Bring the safe a little further. Here we go. Perfect. Go.
All right.
Anything in there?
This one's not going to be any luck. I figured it was empty, and it is.
Oh, that's a shame.
This safe wasn't going to do me any good, though. So. All right. We got a nice painting.
Ooh, that is beautiful.
G. Petridis painting.
A little rough, but beautiful painting nonetheless.
A birdhouse.
What's in the suitcase?
Full of shoes.
See if there's any good brand name ones.
clothes.
Morona.
Shoes.
Made in China.
Right, I'm looking through it real quick. I don't see anything.
Nothing worth mentioning.
No big hidden treasures in there.
That's a shame. I was hoping there'd be some nice shoes. We didn't really get much time to look through all this, so we were just hoping with that suitcase.
We could only see what we've seen on the surface.
Yep.
There's a fan.
Hey, that'll be useful.
Somebody will buy that.
Yep. Especially with it being as hot as it is. Oh, nice sword. We'll take it. Any brand?
That's 30, 40 bucks at least.
Any brand, or is it made in China?
It's made in Taiwan or something, but people still buy them.
Yeah.
What do we got here? There's a toy dragon. Some odds and ends.
Let me see the toy dragon. See if I can find any brand on it.
Looks like the rest of the box is gone out of it. There's a scanner here, Canon scanner.
I don't even see a brand. I was hoping maybe it was like Dungeon and Dragons.
That might be Flea Market.
Yeah.
Unless there is a brand, then.
I don't see a brand.
But it's not going to be. It probably wouldn't be a high dollar item anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't have the original packaging.
Alright. Some kind of watch. Not expensive. See a Pokemon tin with some SanDisk in it. Nothing great in there.
Nice bike. Tony Hawk. Look.
Jumper cables. What's this? Remington 22.
Nice.
250 cartridges right there, baby.
We'll take it.
All these milk crates were in the back of that unit.
Yeah, they were in the very back of that unit. It got cleaner as we went through the unit. The very front, though, it looked like absolute trash.
Yeah.
The very front of the unit is where all the mice popped out on us, too. Yeah, poor Jeremiah was out by the trailer loading some stuff in there. I'm inside the facility getting another item to load through the trailer, and I screamed bloody blue murder. Mouse crawled on me.
Got some DVDs here. Nothing out of this world. Ooh, another sword.
Ooh. Anything special about that one?
No. Flea market variety.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
What is that? Dragon. Oh. Little Merlin there. He's cute.
Got some dolls here.
Porcelain dolls.
I don't know if these were made by a company. The company they're made by.
They're pretty rough.
here. Cell phone. Every cell phone I collect, you get money, can get some money for recycling them. What is this? A little jewel box.
Anything in there?
Some costume jewelry.
There's something. Go for a couple bucks at the flea market, you know?
Okay. What is this? Look at that. Silver.
Ha!
That is definitely silver.
We will take it.
It is marked here. 925.
What's the charm look like?
It's a cross. Look, there's a cool little dragon or dinosaur. Godzilla, you got it. They had cards down in this box too. At the bottom.
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Oh, nice.
What year is this? 2018.
I mean, even the milk crates, what, go for $5 a piece?
Yeah.
And you have like, what, 10 milk crates? So that's worth it.
Right.
Anything good
This
in there?
business has its good and a bad. Nobody shows you, you know, there's always going to be a lot of trash if there's some yarn there. These are Barnet Velvet yarn.
Well, this
We'll buy
unit
that.
gave us the good, the bad, and the ugly, from what I can tell.
Yeah. There's some.
We're hoping it gives us a winning piece.
Yeah.
Very, very good piece, you
I
know?
pay for a dumpster to get rid of all this stuff too. That's part of the business.
Yep. What is that?
A charger.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a big toad here. We got lots more surprises. I can feel it.
I just hope we don't get surprised by a little mousy friend today.
Yeah, hopefully he didn't follow us home.
I feel like we might have a...
Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's full of games.
Woo! Nice, we'll take it. Are those all burned games or DVDs or something?
Look, we got Xbox 360. From what I can tell, there's some Blu-ray.
Are they in there? Check the games. See if the discs
Fallout.
are the discs actually in there.
There's a bunch of cords here. I know we're gonna check and see if the games are in there. Look at this one here, arcade. Look at that, and it's got to be in there. It's in there.
Nice.
There it is.
Arcadia.
I've never heard of that
Arcadia.
one there. There's some Xbox One in there. I know there's some PS2 down in here. There's some PS2 down in here. You can see Champions Return to Arms. GameCube.
Nice.
There's a system there, Xbox One.
Yeah. Chair. Chair.
Blade Storm Nightmare.
Nice.
PS2 console. Dragon Age Origins.
Hopefully we have a rare one in there, right?
Yeah. There's so many in here. Xbox 360 console.
Okay, nice.
That's already 3 consoles so far.
Just in one tote, right?
Yeah. Dragon Ball 2. Transformers. Mortal Kombat. 2 different Mortal Kombat, just loads and loads. I'd imagine this tote here more than pays for the whole unit.
Yeah, I'd say so.
So many. I'm trying to pull out what I try to get as much. Leave no stone unturned here. Pretty decent tote, full.
I'd say. We'll take it, right?
Heck yeah.
With what we have to deal with this unit, we'll definitely take it.
Yeah.
When we unloaded this unit,
And
it was
look
like...
how much stuff's in there. That's just the tip of the iceberg.
It was like, what, 90 degrees out, Jeremiah?
Yeah, I was
We were running in a
sweating
hot building.
so much.
We were pouring sweat. And I wasn't even doing as much as Jeremiah was.
But you were sweaty too. We both were. It was crazy.
It was a hot day, man. But we had to get it out.
Yeah. They only give you so much time. This is just going to be paperback books. I don't see anything in there
Nothing worth mentioning.
worthwhile. Looks like the mouse has got the side of it.
Yeah. Maybe a few mice got it.
Half of that probably get thrown away.
Yeah. It's a shame. Especially with these indoor storage facilities, you would think they would have like vermin control. Most of the time they don't.
This tote here, bathroom. You never know bathroom totes, so you gotta go through them. Could be jewelry. Let me tell you how many pieces of jewelry I found in a bathroom. Left their rings in there, or they took it off to take a bath or shower.
That one gonna be just household junk.
Probably a top.
Yeah.
Just getting a good look at it. Or it could have like a flea market item here and there. But you never know.
Yeah.
Like here's a little lantern.
Hey, that's
A
something.
few bucks, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, the little things matter. It adds up, hon.
Yes, it does. So what we got here, gun case, but this is going to be a BB gun. BB gun.
Hey, still something.
15, 20, probably $20 bill there.
That looks just like household cleaning supplies. A plunger. Oh, let's see. I always get excited when I see a nice big tote like this.
Oh yes. Barbie.
Ooh.
Bubble Angel.
We'll take it. Nice.
That's awesome. This is Barbie too.
It's a transportation case.
I'm assuming.
Maybe.
Yeah, there's some Barbie stuff in there. Just a doll.
Hey,
Okay.
it's something. We'll take it.
We got these here
Oh, mermaid Barbies.
in the plastic.
Are they Barbies? Like actual brand of Barbie, you think?
I don't see any. It doesn't say Barbie on them.
That's a Barbie case.
We got some jewelry making stuff, beads. This is Barbie.
Hold down lower. There you go. Rapunzel.
Some Barbies there.
Rapunzel, Sleeping Beauty. Some polyfill.
We got here.
I don't know. Check that little, there's a little drawer. Just could be the mechanics of it. No, there's a little drawer, Jeremiah. In there.
Oh yeah.
Anything in there? Wouldn't it be nice if there was a bunch of jewelry?
Yeah. Rocks.
Rocks.
They put rocks in
Okay,
here.
these are the rocks.
Kind of weird.
Value. No, just random stones. Oh, wait, nope. I lied. Pretty nice rock. Amethyst geode type situation.
Dungeons and Dragons die cast in the original box. Look at that.
Nice.
That's got to
We will
be
take
have
it.
some value.
Here. That back.
To somebody.
Yep.
Have some value.
These are the other rocks we found in that little drawer. Just cute little things. They really like Godzilla.
Godzilla. The original
If you can find
90s, 80s Godzillas are worth
if
money.
you can find his arm,
That's a
he might be worth
That's
something.
a 2019. There's
Aw.
a Godzilla there.
Yeah?
That's what that other one was. Godzilla.
Yeah. Ooh,
There's a Dodge Dart model.
nice.
Bunch of cards. More Pokemon. Wow.
My
move
goodness.
this- all these
What
cards outta
is
here.
here? What is all that?
You know what's in here? This is kind of funny. Who would have thought? Doom for 32X.
That's awesome.
And then Sonic Spinball. And they
Oh.
were just willy-nilly.
Good here.
They were willy-nilly
Just chilling.
chilling.
Hey, we'll take it, right?
Yeah. We just gotta look in those little containers, you know? You never know.
People put the oddest things in the little containers.
Yeah.
I like when you find like a bunch of old change and sometimes some of it's silver. That's nice.
This is all beads and jewelry making stuff. What's this?
Lighter.
Lighters. I don't see any Zippos. See if there's any different stuff other than just beads here.
Can you look in these cases?
Look at that.
Some jewelry.
Look at that silver. Turquoise.
Nice. Here, just put it over here. If anything silver, I was gonna say.
I'm just gonna keep it in here. Look at this. This looks marked here too. That's like a belt buckle top. That's silver. So that's 2 pieces of silver already out of her. Look at that. I'm guessing this is silver.
Let's hope.
No, it looked like silver, but it's not. Nope. It looked at first glance. Another silver ring.
You leave that whole case out, you'll have to go through it a little more intently.
Oh!
Ooh! We did not know this was
All kinds of
here.
Costume. Hopefully there's something good. Please be something good. There's a Zippo there. It's a new Zippo.
We'll take the Zippo, man.
Ooh, you know what this is?
That gold.
Cha-ching! It is white gold. 10 karat white gold ring right there.
Love it.
It's more 10 karat inside. It looks like silver, but it's not. I thought it was going to be silver. This one here is silver with a CZ.
Hey, we'll take it.
925, another silver ring.
Yeah.
This one might be silver. It's got the crushed turquoise. Let's get here to the necklaces. Oh, it's like right there. It's tangled. That's 925. Tangled up in there.
Baltimore Lucky Penny.
So this piece here is what's called micro mosaic. It's a micro mosaic pendant.
Yeah. This was a nice surprise. We didn't even know this was in here.
So just a 10 karat ring is worth like $100, I'd say.
We didn't even have any clue this was all in here.
Other than that, I don't see anything else in this box. Oh wait, is that silver? Yeah, this is silver. That's a good clump of it.
Good.
Look at that. Silver.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, there's an ounce there. That's another 30, 40 bucks there. Say 30 bucks. That's great. Great little box.
Make sure you're checking these boxes. Make sure there's no more jewelry. Especially when you can find some gold.
All right, the rest of it looks like all jewelry making stuff. All right, let's get to the next thing.
What was that?
I think I see a safe.
Oh.
I see 2 safes in here.
Oh, nice.
Oh my gosh.
There's no keys near them, huh?
You know what? I found some jewelry, more jewelry too.
Here, let's go. Look at it.
Just dump it out here.
Take a look, see.
Just watches. Looks like all costume.
Nothing.
Look at that. Geneva. Quartz. It's all costume.
Yeah, nothing too serious in there. But still, washes will bring a little bit, right?
Yeah.
We'll take it.
Set all this out to the side here.
Let's look at these safes.
There's a Hershey's Kisses dessert fondue. Get get in here and get these out. Oh, they got stuff in them.
Oh, any sight of keys anywhere?
That would make life a little easier, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Then we could maybe resell it or keep the safes.
I'm gonna look in here. If I don't see them, we're gonna crack it open. I got a lot of safes like this, so I don't really
Are they
need the
Sentry
safe.
safe? Yeah, they're Sentry safes. We'll just crack them. They're super easy to crack. Oh, they're already open.
This one's already open.
Nice. We'll take it, man.
Oh.
Tell us what you're finding, love.
Silver. It's a silver mermaid ring, I think. Yeah.
Good.
Look at that silver chain.
Yeah.
More silver. Silver, silver, silver.
We will take it. Every little bit adds up, right? Silver and gold.
Alright, the rest of that's kind of
Mediocre.
not really good.
What's all this? You didn't even go over what's all this, honey. Is that anything?
That's some kind of pocket watch. It's just costume.
Yeah, still pretty.
If I don't go over something, there's a reason why. Bust this out here.
All right. Not on the table. Try to do on the cement. There we go. There we go. Oh, I hear money.
Change, change, and more change.
We'll bring it up. Let's see.
That has like some kind of smoker thing in there. They got a little scale in there. I'm guessing about a couple dollars in change. Some things they used to smoke out of. Nothing.
Nothing
No
too
big treasures in there.
too great, unfortunately. That was a nice surprise. Two more safes.
These are cool toys. More cool little flea market gems.
Nice. Ooh, I see another tote of lots of stuff.
Lots of stuff in here.
Yeah,
All kinds.
we will take
There's
it.
some colored pencils. See where the good stuff is. Magic cards hidden in here.
Nice.
They got these cards everywhere.
Just add the current magic to the over here. What's in there?
Some kind of leather. And this feels like the same thing. Leather for like repairing.
Yeah.
Leather.
They were a crafty person.
Yeah.
Someone was.
That's
These
all
boxes,
craft.
nothing was in them.
All craft kind of things.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
That's pretty.
Little unicorn. Can I see it?
This is loaded with Barbies. They look like they're all 90s though. Newer Barbies. There's gotta be at least 20 of them in there.
So, looks like these people liked a lot of mythology. Dragons, unicorns, mermaids.
There's a Jeep toy.
Yeah. Little by little, it'll all add up.
A full thing of
Propane. Nice.
That's money there.
That's propane we don't gotta buy.
Yeah, precisely. One less trip I gotta make.
Window
The
fan.
That's over there.
Oh, that looks like a lot of Barbies. Maybe.
Yeah.
A lot of Barbie
Look at that.
parts.
There's gotta be 50
Yeah.
Barbies or more in there.
I wonder
I
if there's
figure
any
if
good
there's
ones.
a couple bucks a piece.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all look like they're all early 2000s. But you figure a couple bucks a piece the way they are.
Yeah.
$100.
To a person that like refurbishes Barbies, that's awesome. You know.
Yeah.
What's in there? A bunch of clothes.
Clothes. See what's here. VHSs.
Is that Sinbad? Haha. I remember Sinbad.
Yeah. Like even a Barbie VHS.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that,
What's that? Oh, it's empty.
nothing impressive.
What's there?
A bunch of old look like baseball cards. There's some more Yu-Gi-Oh in there.
Hey.
Ooh, look at this.
Ooh.
Thunder Agents. A card fell out of it. Yu-Gi-Oh.
Nice.
Okay.
Ooh, let's see.
There's a jewelry box.
I hope there's something good in there. Oh, it all came out.
It fell out. A glob of jewelry. There was definitely one piece in here that's either silver or gold. That's marked.
Here.
Ooh, it's silver.
Here. Put the blob in
There's
here.
actually a couple pieces in there silver.
Good. We'll take it. Hey, shake that. I found that as a nice little surprise.
Full change.
Yep. Wonder what kind of change. Here, pour it out. Let's see. Any silver pieces?
All pennies.
Ah, that's a bummer. Would have been nice.
The rest of this is just colored pencils and things.
Yeah. Hey, money's money though. At least, I mean, we got maybe a couple bucks, a few bucks and pennies here, so.
Look at that brand, looks brand new.
Nice. What do you think that'll bring?
That ain't cheap. Probably 40, 50 bucks.
Dynaglow.
Easy.
We'll take it.
There's a whole big tote here. Found a Chromebook.
Huh. Nice.
That's cool.
No broken screen or nothing. We'll take it. Every little bit counts.
Here's like a jewelry organizer here. And it might have something in here. You want to open that up?
Mm-hmm.
See if there's anything in there. I can't get it with my gloves.
I can get it. Oh! Looks like Dungeon and Dragon dice, maybe? Or Magic dice? I don't play, but... Dice! We'll put this with your gaming stuff. Looks like they specifically paid for that color. Is it jewelry or is it just like jewelry making stuff?
Jewelry making stuff.
Oh. Would have been nice if it was actually jewelry.
I mean, this is kind of cool. It's a card game.
Labyrinth. I can see that. That's cool. Looks like it was modeled after the movie with David Bowie. Oh, and it's still sealed. Unload the stuff forward.
Alright. PS1.
Hold down lower. Yep, we'll see it.
Open there.
PS1's always nice.
Yeah, the thick one's worth the money.
Is that considered the thick one?
Yeah, they made a thin version. It's like the PlayStation 2.
That's the one we had growing up.
Yeah, I remember them. The good old days, huh?
I guess we didn't get the thin one because that was the newer version, huh?
Yeah.
My household, we didn't have those funds.
That one came out later.
Yeah, we didn't have that kind of money.
And then they came out with the PS2, so it's like PS2 you can play both. Scary thing. Trying to keep the flea market on the side. Right.
Move that bike out of the way so you don't fall. Looks like there's a can of soup in there.
Look what?
Another Godzilla. They really like Godzilla, man. Spice cabinet. Random can of soup. It's like mice got to that, but let's see. What's it? Oh, what's in there?
Legos.
A whole Lego set looks like.
Look at that. And it's loaded. It's got minifigs in there. There's got to be some money here. More Legos, more minifigs.
Nice. What's in there?
Ah, eraser. These are all the book bags. They look like school bags. Here is marked at $2.49. It's a ruling.
Butcher block
Yep.
for your kitchen. Yeah.
How to get something for that.
Yep. We're gonna have to clean it up, but you'll get something for that. You'll probably get like 30 or 40 for it. It's a little rusted. I'll tell you a story on this tote. Me and Jeremiah, he was moving it. We were sitting there staring at this tote for, God, 10 minutes because we thought there was a mouse. Oh, nice knife. And turns out there's a little toy mouse in a hamster ball in there.
Hey Bear, guess what? Mouse!
Those weren't the kind of mice that we had popping out at us, though. We had actual mice. But we thought this was a little mouse getting crushed, and we wanted to release him, you know.
Xbox One, another Xbox. In there.
We'll take it. If you go through these wires, these bunches of wires.
Oh, there's gonna be wires.
There's gonna be wires for all your systems.
Right here. So.
Yeah. You're gonna have system wires all the way through there. Guaranteed. What's in that little stuff in there?
Oh, good eye. It's
chapstick. Random miscellaneous. Good.
Yeah. Done.
Okay. Alright, let's see what's in here. Chess, checkers, tic-tac-toe. Dinosaur
Car there.
puzzle. Oh, model car. Nice. Some fake bills in there. Is that all like pencils and stuff? What is that? Please tell me it's more Legos.
It's for cars.
Oh, cars, even
But
better.
they're all new cars. I don't see any old ones. But still. Little cars.
Even for a buck a piece, they sell
money.
though.
Yeah, there's money there. People buys them. Even some of the new cars now are starting to be worth money. You just got to know which one.
Is that a Magic 8 Ball in there? Now that is nostalgia. Right there. Magic 8 Ball. See if it's still work. Oh, yep. Ooh.
Full.
I hope we get some good stuff.
PlayStation 3.
Ooh, nice. That is awesome.
Okay.
Some games.
There's going to be games.
What are all these books? Mythographic Frozen Fantasies. Huh. Mythographic Odyssey, Mythographic Aquatic.
And 64.
Brand new.
Set that over there.
Oh, nice N64. We'll take it. Any more of these mythographics? What's that?
Godzilla.
It's a hookah bowl. It's for smoking tobacco.
Okay.
Any more mythographics?
A lot of these kind of books.
Hopefully the Godzilla toys you found that were brand new are collectible and you can make some money off those.
Oh yeah.
That would be nice.
People buy them. They'll buy them at the flea market.
Anything good in there?
Paperwork.
We love finding bags that are full because you never know what's in there.
Oh yeah, you never know. Could be money, jewelry.
Could be name brand shoes. The one bag we
That's
found
what
out
got me to buy this unit.
the one bag we found out the unit had. We opened the bag and it
pretty
had a bunch of
trashy.
like brand new looking like Nike shoes, like Jordans. We were shocked. This bag's rough.
This is just trash. Okay. We got a nice gas can in here.
Yeah.
Look at that.
They have that in the
gas in.
rolling TV stand. Gas cans are like what, $15 brand new?
Oh yeah.
$20 brand new? Depending on the size. Nice to always have one. Just in case.
Last but not least, see what's in this drawer.
Is that a turn that around? Is that a carved gargoyle? That's it. Oh, he's cute. Little bookend. Look at that guy. Is there another one?
No.
Oh, that's a shame. He would have sold.
Junk.
Is that a horn? What's this? What a horn.
That is interesting, huh?
Mm-hmm. Ah, that's real bone.
Good eye.
Jeremiah, that's real. That's not plastic.
Wow.
That's real. That is nice. Nice find. I don't know what this is, though. But nice find.
All right. Without further ado, that wraps it up. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We got some more units coming we're going to be buying, so
We appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching.
got to be upwards of $1,000 worth of stuff that came out of this unit. And we would have never guessed that, but that's why you take the gamble.
We
That's why
saw
you buy
what someone
storage
would see
units.
as trash and got some treasure out of it. I mean, it wasn't all bad and ugly. There was some good.
And we do the work.
Yeah,
So,
we do. And we don't mind. We love it. And we love having you guys watch along. So, you
like
know,
and subscribe.
thank you.